didn't play that day because I had school. But
So
I played today.
You play today, right? So starting from tomorrow. So on the 30th, you coming here straight from school, or
No,
would you
I have
you
it
have-
at my house.
okay?
Because it's early release. I end at 2.
Oh, okay.
Or 5.
Okay.
Something like that.
So let's see, 7 and 8, right?
I think I did both.
Okay, let's check.
And I think I did it right.
Have you played intro thirds and major minor? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to 8 then.
I wasn't really sure what to do.
This one is just playing.
Oh, I thought I had to write it.
No, this one's just playing. Okay.
I did play it.
Yeah, let me just randomly ask you to play. Let's say from D. Oh, you already played this one. I'll play this one.
Oh, oopsie.
So what was that? Major or minor? The one you just played. I mean, can you tell from listening? Just the way it sounds? Because they sound different.
Major?
Okay, now next one. Well, we play everything different. Next. G, major play. G, minor play. Can you tell the difference in sound? One is sounds happier, the other is more sad, right? Okay,
This
so
is more grumpy.
So 8 is done. Let's move on. 9 today. Let's see what number 9 is like. Okay, so now we talk about perfect fifths. Intro fifths.
What?
Intro fifths.
Okay, why did it say perfect fit?
Because that's what it's called. Because the thirds could be major or minor. Intro fifths cannot be major or minor. So in that case, we call this perfect. Okay. And also some other intervals that are perfect would be fourths, for instance. Okay. Yeah. So when we have interval fifths, the distance between the lower and upper notes 7 half steps.
7 half
7
steps?
half steps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Exactly. See that? Right. So what you need to do, you need to mark down the note that is 7 half steps up from this one, which will form interval fifths. Interval fifths, fifths, fifths.
And then I have to write it.
And then here you will need to find, so it's perfect fifths up from this note.
So like above it?
You can put it right above this, and then you write down name of each note. Okay, some of them are treble, some of them are bass, and here you just match it up. Okay, let's take a look at number 10 because it's not that much work on number 9. So you'll be finishing this and I'll have a new package for you next time.
Okay.
So number 10 is about counting. They give you example here, so that should help you. So right here you need to write down in each line the number of beats that each of this note will get. So how many times?
This one is a half note?
No. So because we count by 8th note, every 8th note gets 1 count now.
Oh.
So that means quarter note will get how many counts?
2?
Yeah, so can you see that? The quarter note gets 2 counts. Dotted quarter note will get 3 counts. So that's what you're going to write. Yes.
Oh, so it's like +1 for each of them.
Well, it's double the value. Double the value. Okay, so here you're going to write down counts for the upper line and for the lower line. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3. So every 8th note gets 1 count.
Every 8th note gets 1 count. Okay. So that is 1 count.
So here we have quarter note. How many counts do you get?
2.
So we're going to have 1, 2, And where's the third count?
3.
Right here. Got it?
And
then you'll write separately here. 1, 2, 3. So you'll finish whatever needs to be finished. Okay? Right here, you need to summarize all this and then put the total in the box.
So like this is 2 counts.
2.
And then plus 1 count. And then plus 3 count.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Then plus
okay. So I now need to have a new packet for you. So after number 10, so let me make a note.
Wow, that's so many notes.
You don't have to. Packet after 10.
Japan, OP26.
OP26. Number. Okay. All right. Okay. So pretty clear, right? 9, 10. You're 8, right?
Yeah.
When are you turning 9?
October the 6th.
Ah, so you're one of the oldest. Wow.
I'm usually the 4th or 5th oldest in our class.
I see. Okay.
This year we didn't have an August that was in 2015, so.
So we could technically start playing harder things because you're almost 9.
Okay.
Ah, okay. It's good to know. So 9. Yeah. So let's start learning things quicker so we could proceed to harder.
What is harder stuff?
Harder? I mean, there's lots of harder stuff. Yeah, like classical repertoire, so really getting to the harder things. More complex, more advanced, I should say. Okay. All right. Okay. So 21 from memory, 22 from memory, 23 from memory. Some without words, and we didn't get to play any of this last time, right?
But this and this are by memory, and this one is not.
So the symphony is with looking, right?
Yeah, and these are.
Let's start with these because these are harder, right? Right? Would you say so? Okay. But still, again, considering that you're almost 9, probably shouldn't be
it's
that
not
difficult.
hard, but this is like it's more difficult than the song.
Then yeah, exactly. So it's in here, right?
No, it's one of these.
Oh, right.
I just brought the book just in case we're gonna use it.
Okay.
We're already using the last one.
Okay.
So just brought it just in case.
Okay. So starting with 21.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need tissue?
Yeah.
Yeah. 21, right? Yeah. Okay.
And there's tempo. Tempo.
Tempo is 100. We'll play without metronome. This is just for reference. Yes. Which is actually pretty slow tempo, right? You're not sitting the right way. Yeah, exactly. Good. Rest, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
Because don't forget we have 3 beats. This one's holding.
Oh.
This one.
Oops, I forgot.
One more thing. You lost so many of those bottom notes. I know we need to play this chord very lightly, but I could see your pinky there, but you're not really. Yeah. So pretty much all these chords I only could hear the 2 upper notes, not the third one. What's the bottom? You sure it's out? Yeah. Yeah, we still can do it very lightly, but you just make sure you don't lose that. Okay? So let's try a little bit faster right now. Okay? Bum, 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 bum. down and up motion everywhere, or it only applies for this part?
It goes everywhere.
Well, what's your point of view on this one? What do you think?
I think it is here it's bounced, but here it's not. It's like this part is drop and then up, and then it goes back down. Slur.
What do we do on the third line?
Third line here. I think it's drop and then up.
Okay.
And then go back.
Because you didn't do that. So you stopped doing that. Here, you just play. The notes are. You stop doing this. Down. So we're pretty much doing the exactly the same thing everywhere. So down, up. Okay, let's try it again. In this, how's this tempo for you?
I like it.
Okay, let's try. Here again. Yeah, so right here, I heard 2 notes instead of 3. Yeah, and again, we still have to play it very lightly, right? It's not like we play with a big sound. But you don't want to lose any notes because you're actually, your pinky is resting on the surface. But you have to be grabbing. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so how many resolutions do we have?
2.
Through the whole thing?
No, not through the whole thing. No. Here, and here.
So 4, right? Yeah. So make sure that your resolution is really well enunciated. Okay, let's try again. You have to drop. Drop, then resolution. Good. Drop, then resolution. Drop. Drop. Drop, resolution. Drop, resolution. Drop, drop. Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay. So when you practice at home, try to get everything into this kind of condition. So then, because we were spending a bit too much time on each exercise. So if you will be practicing and asking yourself to do everything that is marked and more as you practice at home, then it might be just 1 or 2 times we'll need to play it and we can move on. Otherwise, we end up playing the same thing like 5, 6 times. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so because during a lesson, we shouldn't be practicing. Okay. So that's what you do at home. But we're done with this one because we have to move on. We have to get to the next one. So it's 5 with a big minus. 22 by memory. So before you start playing, think about what your goals are. What is it you're trying to do to make sure you don't forget any of the things. How we march or have staccato, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And these are all grows, right? Because they weren't written, but I still did them.
You're also right. See, I don't have to mark everything. So just, if it's the same structure, it's the same tune, we just do. Okay?
And I did not play that until the 3rd grade there.
Okay, good. Because, that was a mistake. So that's something that you fix on your own, right? You don't really need me to tell you. Use second finger. It's already marked, right? Do we have any particular tempo? Because it's not written anything. Did you?
No.
Do you have tempo?
Not.
Okay, so let's just play. Okay. And activate your fingers even more, and also make this crescendo even more. Okay. Good. See, and you didn't take that much time because you know this one pretty well. 23 somewhere. Oh, here we go. Okay, one page. Okay. So think about your goals, right? Where we drop or lift.
And the lift.
Yeah. Yep.
This thing is mostly just drop and
okay. Dumps, drop, then up. Dumps, drop, then up. Right away. Do we change time signature here? Do we count differently? How many counts do we have per measure here?
3.
So how many do we have here?
3.
You had 4. So what do you think that made it 4 instead of 3 here on this?
The note was held too long?
I think you were holding this one too long.
Okay. Oh, right, staccato. I did staccato.
No, you were holding it like a half note. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's what you did. I could be wrong, but I know for sure there were 4 counts.
Okay.
Yeah, you were prolonging this one. Not this one. This one was 2, and then you made this one 2 instead of 1. Okay, let's try it again. Got it? So make sure you count. 1, 2, 3. So you were all this where we have the slurs. You were turning this quarter note into half note. So we pretty much immediately go to this one. Okay. And then here, for some reason, you stop drop. Should we? No. I know it's not marked down, but again, you're transferring your knowledge, right? So this one, keep practicing. This is number 23. Memory. Please count. It's
lifts.
Half note into quarter note. This one is 1 count. Okay. Don't forget that drop. And then up. We're continuously doing that, okay?
And lift.
Yeah, of course. So it's just continuous. And that's everywhere, right? Yeah, tempo is good, the one you have. Okay, all right. So then the rest of it is in the book, right? There's no more copies.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's only 23 from the copies. Okay, let's see what we have here next.
It's German waltz.
Oh, okay, so we definitely gonna start playing this one together. Oh, so wrinkle, the wrinkled wall. Okay.
Wrinkly German waltz.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Let's start with the left hand first.
That's 3.
Just by itself. So, what do you know about waltz? Do you know what waltz is? No? No? You sure? Waltz? No?
I don't think I've heard of it.
There are many, many, many waltzes written by different composers.
We won't have snowflake dance. That was a waltz.
Okay, but what is waltz? I mean, do you know what is?
A dance?
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. You know what that, right? You knew that,
It's
or?
a guess.
Oh, I see. Okay, so waltz is a dance, right? Exactly. And it always has 3 counts per measure.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1.
And the first note stronger.
Exactly. So these are fly away.
That's why I saw the big animals and I was like, oh my.
So look what else we're gonna do. Down, fly away. So we're not gonna do. So this is not active note. This one is in the middle, and the last one is fly away. See that? Down, down, in the middle, fly away. So we're not doing actually this. Because if we're gonna fly up on this one could become too strong. So down, in the middle, and up. Let's try. I call this down, low, roll. Down, low, yes. Excellent. So that's what we do pretty much on every waltz when we have this kind of accompaniment. Okay, got it? Mm-hmm. All right, now let's take a look at the right hand. Just by itself, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you can see that, probably not. Drop, drop, then up.
I did not even know that was there.
Yeah, it's, you could see that probably in the second, third measure. So we do that a lot, and you see it right there, right? So both drop, then we keep low. Exactly. Now you can combine, let's see. Let's combine hands together. So the right hand and left hand actually doing the same thing. That's the beauty of that. So drop, then stay down. Drop. It's E. Drop, then stay down. Look at the fingering. Let's try again. Drop. Yes, keep on. And up, two. Right, same thing here. Drop. That's a C. Drop. That's a C. Yep, good. Drop. Up. Fingering. Okay, you need to get all the notes under control because I know it's a new material. So you might need to go playing each hand individually before you combine things together, right? But just want you kind of to get the feel of what it's like, actually the right hand and left hand doing what?
Same thing.
Same thing, yeah. Down and up at the end. Right, so you're gonna learn the notes. What will be your strategy on practicing?
The same thing you taught me last week.
Which is what?
Do the left hand 7 times, like section by section.
Mm-hmm.
And then you told me to do the same with the right hand, I think. Mm-hmm. And then come back.
Yeah. How many sections should you cover at a time?
2.
No, 1. So don't practice from here to here. Practice just one section.
Last time, since I already knew it, you just told me to do it.
Well, because you knew that. When it's new material, one section, sometimes we actually subdivide it into half of a section. Okay.
I've seen a section like that one.
Okay, got it? So, small sections.
Just those 2, right? Or another one.
And then first, practice separate hands.
7 times each.
I'm not writing that, just a kind of known fact for now. Okay? Separate hands. So we have down and up, down and up, and left hand down. Then I call this low, and then this is low. So basically the same thing.
We've done down.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why it wasn't that difficult for you. Okay? Notes fingering, of course. I mean, there's no other options. Okay. This is 24.
Yes. Huh?
Yeah, 25 as well. Mm-hmm.
Or both hands together?
Well, yeah. Let's start with one section at a time. Just by looking, can you tell me which hand has the melody, which one is accompaniment?
I think the left hand has the melody.
Yeah, besides it says so.
Oh, oopsie, I forgot.
Right.
But
Okay,
the right hand doesn't look like a melody anyways, because it just goes, it's just
You're
for
absolutely
recording.
right, yes. So those chords are very cool. It says messa forte, but we're going to play chords pianissimo.
What?
Yes,
Piano whatty?
Pianissimo, that means very, very soft. And the left hand is pretty big.
Loud!
Okay, go ahead. And actually, we're going to end the score here, and we're going to start a new score.
And then lift?
Mm-hmm.
It's an A.
Yeah, you have to know your notes really well. When we're playing new material, you have to be able to figure it out.
Alright, that is A.
Shoulder, wrist lifted. And count. We could play the extra chords here. 1, 2, 3. Lift it bigger. 1, 2, 3. Well, move on. We're not going to be learning it right now, right? So go on. 1. Sit tall. Yes. And 2. And a big sound. 3. Where's your right? 1. Your left hand again. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Always look ahead. All right. So learning pretty well. Yeah. With looking. New. So. So you got to remember that your left hand is the melody. We need taller wrists. If you're gonna be lowering your wrist and still trying to play with a big sound, you're gonna end up pushing it. And this is what we're trying to avoid. We're not pushing. So left hand, tall finger. Got it? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Please count.
Okay.
Right? So, and always look ahead.
Sure.
Do approximately sections, or we don't need to do it here?
Maybe. Yes.
Guess what?